Up from the Muskegon Tower Cam, a little lake effect snow fell there today, and that very cold air continues to blanket West Michigan.
Yep, Chief Meteorologist George Lessons joining us now with a look at when we might expect a warm up. George, anytime soon.
Yeah, just not quite as cold here next couple of days, but that cold air did produce over an inch of snow at the airport in Muskegon today. Temperatures very cold this morning, inland below zero. Ionia up toward Alma, Mount Pleasant. We were in the single numbers, 2 above here in Grand Rapids. Single digits and teens along the lakeshore. We should be not quite as cold here tonight. Pick out your town if you can. As cold as -14 in Mecosta. It was below zero all the way over toward Charlotte as well. Zero in Marshall and Hastings, and then single digit lows, including East Grand Rapids, also over in up in the Ludington area, and Hart, and teens elsewhere. I think most areas will be right around 9 to 15 above overnight tonight. It's not very warm out there right now. On the right hand side, that's what it feels like. It feels like the single digits, teens elsewhere. And we've had that lake effect snow, but that's winding down now. All of the active weather well to our south, thank goodness, where there are ice storm warnings for portions of Arkansas and Tennessee. We are just going to stay on the colder side for the next few days. There's all the active warnings right now. No real active weather coming in our direction anytime soon, but there is a big warm up coming our way starting over the weekend. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Well, today our coldest day since just before the days before Christmas here last year during that blizzard. But we aren't going to be quite as cold now the next few days. 13 weather ball is red. Not quite as cold weather ahead. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Still cold enough for Twinkle. Bonnie, protect those paws for Twinkle here this evening. All night long, temperatures are going to be in the teens rather than in the single numbers. Just that conditional yellow paw for still a few lake effect flurries, especially at the lakeshore. Lots of sunshine here tomorrow. 8.6 out of a 10-point scale to generate solar energy, 90% home energy savings, and a little bit more wind tomorrow. So despite some sunshine, it's still going to feel kind of cold. 6.6 out of a 10-point scale. We had some breaks in the clouds today, along with some lake effect snow showers that did produce about an inch along the lakeshore in a few spots, just trace amounts further away from the lake. And these clouds are going to start to break up a little bit overnight. I don't think we're going to be quite as cold. The really pocket of cold air is now shifting to the east. We're going to see some sunshine then throughout the day tomorrow, and then increasing clouds on Thursday. There's another Arctic front that's coming on through that's right in through here. That is going to turn us briefly colder on Friday. Again, some lake effect snow showers, probably not too unlike what we saw during the day today. But wow, rapid turnaround on Saturday. Winds are going to start howling out of the south later on. Temperatures are not going to stop on Friday. They're not going to stop on Saturday, and they'll continue to rise all on Sunday as well before another weak cold front comes on through. A couple of sprinkles or some light snow flurries with that during the day on Sunday. But again, these are all very light amounts, just to remind you that it is still winter here in West Michigan. Next week, though, we're going to start to see even warmer temperatures. Temperatures continuing to go up on Monday, and then on Tuesday, a lot of Gulf moisture coming in. This will all be rain, as we'll be well up into the 40s. So if you're a snow enthusiast, enjoy the next several days, because a lot of this is going to be melting early next week. 26 tomorrow. We only made 18 today, so that's warmer tomorrow. Warmer than on Thursday. Still not quite our average high of 31. And then that Arctic front is going to come on through. Notice temperatures only in the teens on Friday, but then rapidly rising again over the upcoming weekend. Long range outlook from February 8th through Valentine's Day. High chances that it will be warmer than average here, and high chances that we'll have more precipitation. If it's going to be warm, probably be more in the form of rain and snow. Along the lakeshore, breezy tonight, few flurries. Otherwise, temperatures in the mid-teens. Up north, you'll drop into the single numbers above zero. A couple of flurries, couple of breaks in the clouds, similar here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Breezy toward the lakeshore, not quite so inland. Overnight lows in the upper single numbers. 13 on your side forecast. Next week, again, the warm up all the way to the low 40s on Tuesday. A little bit colder after that. Maybe some more significant snow the following Thursday night and Friday. Wow, what a cold day here in West Michigan. Coldest morning since way back last February, and our coldest afternoon since just before Christmas here this past month. Let's take a look ahead. 13 weather ball is red, not quite as cold weather ahead. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Here's how cold it was this morning. Below zero in the inland areas where skies were clear along the lakeshore. Upper single digits to low to mid-teens. We stopped at 2 above here in Grand Rapids. Average is 17. We did warm up this afternoon into the upper teens. That was the coldest since right around just before Christmas, well below our average high of 31. We forecast 16 today. We've been within 3 degrees of our forecast high 24 days in a row. This is how January is going to shape up. Our 5th warmest January on record and our 4th cloudiest January on record. Pretty close to average precipitation, and even though we got some snow here the last several days, 9 inches below the average. Taking a look ahead at February indicates that we have a slightly higher chance that we will be warmer than average for the entire month. We'll have our times where it'll be cold, and we have a higher chance for more precipitation. So leaning more toward the liquid type than the snowy type. Upper level winds coming down out of Canada. That what gave us our very cold day today, but those upper level winds are going to start to shift northward next few days. On Friday, though, another Arctic front coming through. It'll be one cold day coming up here over the next several, and then we got a big warm up taking place through the weekend all the way through next Tuesday. Tuesday, we could be in the 40s with some rain, so a lot of snow melting going on starting on Sunday, and then we will eventually become more seasonable as we get through the end of next week. Could be a little bit of snow toward the end of next week. Now, temperatures here tomorrow, not quite as cold as today. We're going to jump about 10 degrees. We'll be in the mid and upper 20s, even 31 over in Muskegon. Highs in the upper 20s to around 30 on Thursday. That's fairly close to our average high. And then the Arctic front will come through with one day of colder weather. Highs will be in the teens. Forecast then for tomorrow, look for lots of sunshine, breezy at the lakeshore, upper 20s to near 30. Up north, mid-20s here, lots of sunshine. Winds will be a bit of an issue, look better than it feels. And a mid-20s here in the greater Grand Rapids area, breezier toward the lakeshore. 13 on your side forecast. A little light snow Thursday night and Friday as that Arctic intrusion comes on through, not unlike today. Cloudy and windy Saturday as the warmer air comes in. Light wintry mix perhaps Sunday, not anything that you have to worry about. And then some rain Monday night and Tuesday as we climb into the low 40s. And then a little bit above average the following Wednesday through Friday. Could be some snow the following Thursday night and Friday.